Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to another edition of Friday at 4. My name is James Schreiber, and I'm here, as always, with Amanda Van Der Heijden. Hello, Amanda.
Hello, everyone. How's your week going?
So today we thought we'd hit a topic that we do get a lot of questions on, and that is the corporate coaching aspect of most people's businesses, including our business. Why would a company hire an outside firm to come in and do some evaluation, some coaching, some kind of subject matter expert work on getting their group or an individual maybe up to speed or to that next level of production and efficiency? So there's a reason for it, because number one, we never stop learning. So, whether you graduate from law school or medical school or you're a professional athlete, you have coaches to help you out. These are independent thinkers that can look at a situation, be honest with you, evaluate what's going on, and give you an open professional opinion on how to improve certain aspects of whatever your profession is. And we're lucky today because Amanda really is a guru when it comes to talking about the coaching aspect, both from an individual side, but this is more tailored to the business side for a group of individuals or a team or a department. So I'm going to let Amanda talk about really the background, what this can provide, and then we may have some interaction talk and some questions and answers with each other on this aspect as well. So take it away, Amanda.
Hello, everyone. So one of the most important things that we need to do in the corporate environment is to invest in our people. Our people are our greatest asset. How do we keep our people? How do we keep our people improving? How do we make sure that our people are giving the best level of service so that our clients are happy and keep returning? And that way we have the staff that are happy and keep returning. So coaching is one of those things where you can really invest in your employees' development, and it's very individualized, which is nice. So there's a bunch of different types of coaching, and there's some, as Jim mentioned, there's some benefits to having an outside person instead of an in-house person, because you don't have that conflict. You don't have a biased viewpoint. You have somebody who is an outsider who's coming in with a fresh set of eyes that your employee may be able to trust a little bit more, to open up about some things that are going on, maybe spur some questions that someone internal wouldn't think to ask. So that's the first thing I like to talk about is how are you investing in your people? And how are your people getting to the next level, right? We talked about that last week. How does someone get to the next level in their career? How do you get your employees? And this impacts everything from retention to development to succession planning, right? So coaching can also be a way to develop people and to make sure you have upcoming people in the pipeline. And I know Jim can talk forever about succession planning. So Jim, why don't you talk a little bit about how you think coaching could help a successful succession planning?
Thank you. So sure. So one of the things that we find in talent acquisition from an internal standpoint is when companies are hiring, they're not just ideally hiring for that position. They're hiring for a professional for that position that they can grow and groom to move forward into a more leadership position. They say that every manager's job is to train the people he's in charge of to eventually take over his position. That's what a good manager does. They want to see their people succeed and get promoted and so forth. So for companies that invest in their people and invest in allowing them to know that there is a place for them in the organization as that individual grows in their careers, that actually saves company time, energy, and money when it comes to talent acquisition. Because now, you have a good employee who is diligent, does their job, has learned, and now they're ready for that next step. if you don't help them succeed in that next step, they're going to look elsewhere. So it's a two-hit for the individual company, because now they have to find a new employee and retrain them, and they also lost a valuable asset to their company. And one of the ways you can show your employees, your team members, that you are buying into their future and helping them with their future is to actually give them some outside guidance. You know, a golfer will have 2 or 3 coaches: a swing coach, a putting coach, a course coach. They do that because they need that expertise so they can concentrate on playing the game to the best of their ability. Sometimes we all need somebody to come in, take a look at us and say, listen, in my opinion, it would be more beneficial for you to do A, B, or C. And you know what? Professionals like that. There's not an ego involved. When someone comes in and is trying to help you be more productive or just a better professional, people appreciate that. So when companies invest in their employees, they are not only showing their employees that they really do care about their career, they're also helping their own company with great talent that's going to keep moving up through the ranks of that firm.
That's right, Jim. Productivity increases, engagement increases, and that's what we want. We want employees that are engaged and know that there's a future for them within the organization. And how are they getting there? And great coaching acts as a sounding board. They ask questions to get people thinking, to get people inspired. And so that's one of the great parts. So Jim and I talked a little bit about this in the past couple of sessions, but 'tis the season. We are getting to end of year review time. We're getting to, are you planning your 2020 budgets? And I found some interesting statistics. So most medium and large organizations, I don't know if you know this, but most medium and large organizations actually devote 2 to 5% of their employment budget into employee development. Now, a lot of that gets sucked into compliance, but how are you spending that time, money, and effort on your people? And is it being reinforced? So a lot of times I've seen training events that are just that. They're an event and that's it. And there's no follow-up and there's no follow-through. One of the benefits of adding coaching, not just executive coaching, but professional coaching, is that, again, it's a customized, tailored program where you're meeting with the individual needs and the business needs and combining the two. So that is something that's really important.
Amanda, I think that is something that when you look at the top performing corporations, they do. They invest in their people. And, you know, all companies can do that, large or small. You know, a company like ours has the professionals on staff that can come in and help evaluate the needs of your department, lay out a plan for you, and really get you in a position where you can start to show your employees that, you know what, you're there to help them become better and more productive and show them a career path within your organization. Any questions on this, you can please go to our website, www.grtas.net. That's grtas.net. You can sign up for a no-cost 30-minute consultation. We're happy to talk to you about our programs. They really do add value to your organization. And we're just happy to help, because this is something we feel extremely passionate in. Amanda, any closing thoughts?
Yep. So we talked about the positive side. I don't like to go negative, but there also is a need for it when you have performance issues, right? So another way that you can implement this is if you have a struggling team, a struggling department, we can help with performance improvement plans. There's a lot that goes into it. And as Jim mentioned, we are happy to meet with you and hear your unique individual organization's needs. We want to know what's going on with your organization. Are you gearing up for a change? Are you, going through a culture shift? Are you just trying to get to your organization to the next level? So you need to get your people all rowing in the same direction. So there's a lot of different reasons why to reach out to us, but mostly we just want to be here to answer any questions, to help, to talk through what your vision of the future is.
Couldn't agree more, Amanda. I think that is something that companies, we all struggle with. We have the positive side, but unfortunately there's the negative side. And sometimes bringing in an outside resource can help take that negative and turn it into a more positive situation. If for nothing else, just by trying to change the negative, even if it doesn't turn out the way everybody would like it to turn out, what it can do is show a really good light to your employees that the company really does care about them, that they will go to that extra step in order to make them successful.
And the other nice thing is the flexibility of coaching. So for training programs, you'll normally have more than one person. So you can't tailor to the individual based off of time. So many times I get professionals say, I'm too busy for that. I'm too busy for this. But you know what? When you show up even a half an hour, and the nice part about us is we're flexible. Like Jim said, we have professionals across the country and actually across the globe that can be there during the right time zone, that can be a little bit flexible, whether it's before work, after work, lunch hours. We understand professionals are busy, but by investing in your people, you will be so rewarded. Your clients will be rewarded, and you'll be surprised at the shift that you can actually feel the culture shift when people feel like they're being invested in.
Yeah, I would just say in closing, it is a great return on your investment. When you invest in your people, they feel it. They want to give back by producing. It's just one of those things that anybody who's been in business for a long time and has worked for companies that have invested in their talent knows the difference between working for companies that haven't invested in their talent. So listen, thank you everyone for giving us this 10 minutes of your time on Friday. We really enjoy coming to you every week. We like the comments we're getting and the emails we're getting. We're trying to whittle down on topics that seem to be appealing to the majority of the questions that are coming in. Again, if you like this video, please hit that little bell. Please subscribe to the podcast and to the YouTube channel as well. That's a big help for us. But all in all, it's been a good week. I feel we've had a win this week. I hope you guys have had a win this week. Amanda, thank you again for your expertise. I think this is a great topic, and we look forward to hearing your views on everything.
Thanks, everyone. Send us your questions. If you have a topic you want us to cover, please let us know. We're happy to do so. Have a great rest of your week.